Welcome. In this video we'll talk a little bit more about wallets and the differences. One very important thing to understand is that where does the XRP balance live? Does it live in a wallet or in a phone, or is it on the XRP ledger? And the answer to that is your balance lives on the XRP ledger. So that's very important to understand. If you set a trust line or do any changes to your account, these changes are persisted and saved on the XRP ledger. So in a decentralized network, and each all the nodes in the network store the state. And if you want to change something, then you send a transaction, and then the state on the XRP ledger gets changed. And that's also in this very important that, for example, if you delete your wallet, it doesn't delete your XRP account. And it's the same. And what is now the difference here? I've got here two wallets right now. There's the software wallet, the Sum wallet. On the right side, I've got the Access wallet. And differences are that the Sum wallet only supports XRP, for example, and all the additional features of the XRP ledger. For example, the decentralized exchange is supported, adding issued currencies is supported, and so on, and also some X apps which also add additional functionality, so creating escrows and things like that. And you can't do any of these things you can do in the Sum app on the Access wallet. So the Access wallet supports lots of different cryptocurrencies, and you can receive any of these here. But the problem here is that, for example, with XRP, you can't do any specific or more specific transactions. So you can receive and send, but that's it. You can do more than that. You can't add trust lines, or you can't add anything else. You can't set a regular key or any of these things. And that's why there are different wallets. And you can also import or have the same wallet on two different. So you can have access to the same account on two different wallets or in 10 different wallets. It doesn't matter, because you have to think of these here as clients. These are just clients, and whenever they load your transaction or your balance, they are asking, "Hey, XRP ledger, how much XRP does this account have?" And then it's loading that. And that's how it works. And it's the same with the Sum wallet. The Sum wallet doesn't store anything locally. The only thing the Sum wallet or any hard wallet stores is your seed phrase or your family seed to the specific account. And with that, it can use that one to change the state, so to create a transaction, sign it, and then submit it to the XRP ledger, and then the XRP ledger does the changes. But like I said, for example, we'll try that. We've got right here one of my accounts. So you can see here the account starts with RP whatever, and it's not activated. I've got no balance on it. But so what I'm going to show you now is I'm going to click on View Private Keys. With that, it means it's going to show me. So now I enter the password here. Now it's going to show me. Okay, I didn't care about that one. My bad. I actually wanted the backup phrase, because now I'm going to go back to any second now. So where is it? I think it's here, settings. Yes, backup. And I want to see the secret phrase. So yep. So now I'm going to share that with you. Now I have to enter the password again. I can see here my secret phrase, and I can just import that into my Sum wallet. So I'm just import existing account, full access. So I'm just going to enter here mnemonic. Yep, 12. And now I'm just going to enter these stem, keep fortune soccer, melody fresh profit, okay, moral of crime film, yep. Off, yeah, right, okay, film. And the last one is guess. And now after I have all of these, I can just go click on next, and now I should also have the same address as that one here. So you can see, or if we go to assets, you can see that I've got now in both cases the same account address. Do you see that? I've got it twice here, so I've got it here and also there. And now I've got more or less two clients. So whatever test, free. And now in this case, so for example, if you would receive XRP, I can sign a transaction from the Sum wallet or from the Access wallet. It doesn't matter, and it won't make a difference. It's just important to highlight that you can have 10 clients having access to the same account, or hundreds, it doesn't matter. Like I said, it's very important to understand that, but the only difference with the Sum wallet and the Access wallet and other wallets is how much or how many different functionalities they support. And the XRP Ledger has lots of different features. For example, one thing that does work in the Access wallet is deleting an account. You can see here reset account. This would be, for example, for deleting the account. They call it reset. Move funds is also deletes your account and sends it to another account. But except for that, you can, like I said, add trust lines. You can't create escrows. You can't finish escrows. You can't create checks. You can't, so you can't use any of these. You can use the DEX. So many functionalities, so many features the XRP Ledger offers are not not supported by the Access wallet. They're only supported by the Sum wallet, for example. Or also another client which somebody can use is, for example, the XRP Toolkit. Like I said, the XRP Toolkit is also just a client. The XRP Toolkit itself, you can authenticate. So you just enter here a method which is doing the signing, but preparing the transaction and doing the logic. That's what the XRP Toolkit does. So the device here, if you enter Ledger device, the Ledger device doesn't know how to do, for example, a DEX offer. It doesn't know that. But the Ledger Nano device knows how to sign. So it just gets the transaction, just displays the info, that's the signing, and gives the signed message back to the XRP Toolkit. And the XRP Toolkit submits that to the XRP Ledger. And so some apps, some things are here supported. So I'm just gonna use now the test website. So we're gonna change to that one here. Right. Put here the secret. Okay, right. So and then when you're logged in, then you can do more advanced transactions, for example, trading or creating an escrow. And if you create an escrow, that's, like I said, an advanced transaction more or less. And well, I'm gonna just have to copy the address here. Okay, so it should finish after 2 days, and it should be sent to this address here, level of 12. And now if you would click on next, the transaction would be submitted to, for example, to the Ledger Nano, and then you could click sign. So right now I'm on the testnet, and I can just click on confirm. But then there would be the part where you would sign your phone with the Sum wallet, or where you would sign with the Ledger or the Decent wallet, and any other of these. And again, also in this case, the XRP Toolkit is just a client. It's the same again with the Sum community website. This is also a tool which is just preparing transactions, submitting them, in this case to your Sum wallet. So it's the Sum wallet telling you, yep, I've got a transaction for you, could you please sign? So you get the prepared transaction to the Sum wallet, you do the signing, and then submit it to the XRP Ledger, where you can do more advanced transactions. Again, for example, you can set the required destination tag. For example, that nobody can send this account XRP if the destination tag is not set. You can disable the master key or any of these other actions. But please be careful with all of these here. So if you don't know what you're doing, then you should first test all of that on the testnet, and also maybe ask and try. Before you do any action here, you should really understand what you're doing. That's quite important. Because after there's some actions which are irreversible, so if you do them, you can't just roll it back or stuff like that. Alright, so that's it for this video. So thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.